interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast.
Boom! Headshot!
Hey, it's Clay. How's everybody doing? And I got another Counter-Strike video for you today, and this time I'm talking about creating buy-binds in Global Offensive. For those of you who do not know, buy-binds are a really handy way to speed up the buy process in Counter-Strike. If you've ever watched like competitive Source play, a lot of those guys will have buy-binds, and it just really helps if you're doing like some sort of rush. You can just buy your gear really quickly, and basically what it is I set up mine to be on the numpad. So that's on the right hand of your keyboard, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's got the plus, minus, all that jazz on the right hand side. Other people use the F button, the function buttons, F1, F2, F3, etc. You can really do whatever you want, but basically I want to teach you guys how to do it and how I set up mine. There's a lot of stuff on the internet, and I found it to be a little bit confusing. You know, a lot of them were talking about creating a separate config file and then running a executive file in your standard config file. It was just kind of crazy, and I didn't get any of it to work. So I kind of had to stumble up and through a lot of trial and error and got it to work in the end. But I wanted to share with you guys how I got it to work. So first of all, we need to locate your config file for Counter-Strike Go. And to do that, if you go ahead and open up a new window, you want to go to the drive that you know, Steam is installed on. I have two drives. I have a solid-state drive and then a big hard drive. For most of you that have kind of a more standard computer setup, just go to your C drive and then follow from here on out. Mine is on my E drive. Then go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO, and then CFG for config. Now this file right here, this config.cfg, this is the one that you want. Now you can open up in your standard notepad. That is totally fine. I highly recommend using this program called Notepad++. It's a basically makes all this look really a lot more manageable, especially when you're writing code. It's a free program. I'll put a link in the description, but go ahead and take a moment and install this. It just will help things out, make it a lot more clear. But basically, you create your script in Notepad++, and you want to put it into your config file. Now, right here, this config file, if you right-click and go hit Edit with Notepad++, it pulls up here, and this is what you'll see. It's this long list of scripts, and it's all organized alphabetically. It's very handy. Every line is a new script. I love Notepad++. But anyways, this section right here in the binding section, you can see there's already a whole bunch of them already there. You know, these are familiar, so you know, 0 is slot 10. This is or slot 1. That's to pull out your pistol or whatever. But we're just simply adding more binds to this category. So if you want, all you need to do is just take this is my buy script. If you want, you can just copy and paste this whole thing, and then just go down to the bottom here and start up a new line and hit paste. You can do that and save it, and it will work just fine. These dashes here are just for your sake. They won't actually go into the code, but these without dashes are the ones that are going to be entered. But basically I want to teach you the format. So bind is your command, space, and then you need to put 2 apostrophes, or quotation marks, excuse me, and then inside of that you want to put the actual button name. Now there's a list of button names from your keyboard. I will include that in the description as well. So KP_insert, that stands for keypad insert. So if you look on your keypad, the 0 button has the INS for insert. That's that button. So if you are, you know, in Counter-Strike Go and you hit that 0 button on the number pad, you're going to buy a vest and helmet. So then you do, sorry, let's go back up. So in your first set of quotation marks is your button, and then a space, and then another set of quotation marks, and then that's your script. So that's, if I want to buy a vest and helmet, that's what you put in here. And again, there are codes, you know, so we've got Deagle, M4A1, AWP, Flashbang, HE grenade, incendiary grenade, or Molotov. They all have codes. I will include another link in the description to a list of all those codes. So basically, again, your basic script is bind, space, 2 quotation marks, your button, space, 2 quotation marks, and your item, buy item. So basically what happens is if you're sitting at the start of a round, all you have to do if you want to buy a vest and helmet and a Deagle is press 0, 1, because the insert button is 0, and the end button is 1. And then you'll automatically buy a deagle and a vest and helmet, and you will be good to go. I currently have it set up so that this is 0, that's your vest and helmet. This is 1, that's your deagle. This is 2, that's going to be your M4 or your AK, depending on what side you are. This is going to be 3, that's going to be your op. And then the middle row, this is 4, 5, and 6. That'd be your flashbang, HE, and then Molotov. And then I've kind of messing around with these. The top row, this is 7. That'd be like a full loadout with an MK, with an AK or M4, vest and helmet, deagle, flashbang. I have that twice. They haven't added 2 flashbangs yet, but I'm going to leave that in there just in case. Molotov, HE, and diffuser. You can add another one to 8 and 9 if you want to have like a full op loadout or a full shotgun loadout or an SMG loadout. You can go hog wild. So, and then all you do is hit save and you're good to go. I am not going to save it because I've already got mine set up the way I want it. But basically then you're good to go. There's nothing else you need to do. Your script should work. You just go into CS and you buy stuff really fast. So I'm going to shut it down now. I'll have links in the description to all the pertinent information. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Feel free to shoot me any messages if you have any questions or if you're having a hard time getting this working. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you soon.